but that was not going to stop the Rumble from keeping that push on the top side. Meanwhile, in this middle lane, we can see Alvaro hovering around, ulti.
Okay, snap back, fuck, clean, Alvaro, oh my god, this guy.
Beautiful from Alvaro with the Shattering Strike, denying any sort of play from Poby.
But that first dragon of the game did go Elyoya's way, and with the next one spawning in about 1:15, that is likely where we need to keep our eyes as...
Ask and you shall receive, Betty, I think, because we're going to get a fight in the river at the very least. MKOI starting it off, Alvaro gets stretch line in to kick us off, and Parus is stunned up. Call the forward god going to be layered down onto 2. Maynter keeping in place, or rather kept in place. A searing charge up, well, Jojo just got the free hit. His ulti shoved the Bioshock dude into the wall.
Try and get some of these plates and that tower in the top end of the map. First tower gold onto this Azir, and make sure that we can actually parry from there into a good spot.
Good knock up in the meantime, though. Maynter, he's getting burnt down himself. Call the forward god is great as well, and Alvaro pops the ulti, but in this 3v3, I think MKOI have it in spades. Elyoya pivots out, and meanwhile, again, Myrwn gets a bellow breath, but NAVI have support. Okay, Poby helped out the players. NAVI bring in all 5, but right now, mid and bot is burning.
That's exactly it. Oh! Oh! That was close. Off the back of that, hopefully this dragon is what they're saying right now. The resets have come through. They're contesting the objective. The Herald has dropped.
Yep. I'm going to leave that with the people at home while this dragon continues to go teleport in. Myrwn needs to make a play, but it's already taken down. NAVI get the Drake equalizer down is good, but Maynter's already ticking down. Elyoya's just sitting on him and hitting him big. You saw a great knockup, but I see even better engages. Bit of a whiff there from Poby. Rather to get on out as Alvaro finds right-hand side of the fight, and Jojo got a kill on the back end of it as well. A dreaded return onto SamD, and Elyoya is cultivating war once again.
NAVI, though, they got the dragon, which does help, but one of the big questions around NAVI has been, how do they play from a deficit? And at the moment, it's MKOI kind of giving a ring around them.
He's deep for this. Elyoya is going to get the dreaded return, and Rhilech is in a 1v3. No backup. True shot barrage caught out. Bad timing to invade, and MKOI know it.
It gives you haste, it gives you AP, it gives you health, and it gives you mobility.
Okay, well, that's all you need of a Z. Jojo, show us how. Parus, he's caught out under turret. Emperor's Divide and Depth Charge, trying to get Parus out, but Elyoya's just over the wall. A couple of good picks keep building up, and MKOI keep taking them for free.
You'll end up getting punished, and that right there was a clear example. Parus is between his tier 1 and tier 2 turrets.
Boy, call the Forge God, hang on. I don't know if there's a 1v1, but Maynter is not going to get 1v1, is he? Elyoya is back again! This guy lives rent-free in top, bot, and mid. Every single lane is here. Dreaded return, and Maynter, where do you think you're going? Flash away, but no, he's dead, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be slowed down. He'll be caught. No! Never, ever say die.
NAVI may just try and bait the Baron area as his third dragon only.
These 2 deep wards.
Depth charge, hang on a minute, equalizer there as well, but Alvaro does it again. His 3-man Magnustorm might be a sacrifice, but MKOI couldn't get in. It looked beautiful, but beauty sometimes in the eyes of the beholder. As Poby looks for the further engage, MKOI disengage, and down goes Alvaro, 5 versus 4 for Drake.
Well, that was a very early engage when KOI wasn't really in position, so NAVI will take the pick, but KOI is still hovering around. 3 versus 5 right now.
Myrwn doesn't have ulti until now. Dragon's going down 2k. Elyoya want to steal on the back end, but it's smited down. Call the forward god, but a searing charge! Interrupted for the ulti though. Myrwn can't get the double knockup. His Bellows Breath does work, but the lightning in the back line onto Jojo. Rhelech's ulti, he re-engages Myrwn, running for his life. Well, now the ulti, instead from Elyoya. He's looking for his cultivation of war, but as he fights away, Poby stops him in his track. Jojo finds the back end of the fight. Rhelech heals, sent into the sky, not once but twice. Now down he goes. Meanwhile, Supa takes on the rest of it. It looks so chunky, but Supa made it his own.
Supa comes back in at the end of the fight and cleans it up for Movistar KOI.
SamD's gone. SamD needed his LDR. He's got his 3rd item, but at what cost?
Well, this is not the quickest Baron take right now, but they can move members over. Rumble will have to TP in, but can they even take the fight at this stage?
5K,
I think it's gone.
4K, dredge lining, call the forward god, and Alvaro does it again! It's a bomb in the air! Everybody gets sent up, and MKOI make it so game 1 goes down.
The beauty of a wombo combo never ceases to amaze. 3-man connect with Alvaro, 3-man knockup, just beautifully done from KOI. They get the Baron, and Alvaro's found the
he's going to do it again. He only finds one with the Shattering Strike, but does it really matter? It is a big one in Maynter, and it is a big game from MKOI.
Nowhere is safe from MKOI in game number 1. NAVI struggling to find their footing, but MKOI, they're just cracking up in the base. This and the Galio skin are very sick.
Yeah. What is it? Is this? What's with the drill? What is this one?
I think it's mecha something, but
Oh, it's got to be.
it's looking pretty mega right now.
I see a wall there, and I see Alvaro again! Oh my god! It's like we're at a kid's birthday party. Everyone into the bouncy castle! Everyone in! It's so much fun for everyone except Navi, the one kid left in the middle who can't get out.
MKOI have deflated the Navi bounce house. There's nothing left.
This top jungle, I mean, right now making magic happen. Let's see if they can do anything about Myrwn.
Level 11. Ult's available now. Not quite available for Maynter.
Cleaver into a HP stacker. Very nice. Heartsteel 4-3. Ulti used by Myrwn just a flash away. Still hit with the Cleaver and the hop. Gets a double bounce. Elyoya hovering over the side as Rhilech pops the ulti, but still first blood is there. Now
Stays out of the vision of MKOI. Like, really well played and good heads up as to what they want to do.
Yeah, I did realize, like, he kind of walked out of the Void Crabs while it was 1 HP. But what you do is you walk all the way up to that tribush, as you're saying, and then you slide it as late as possible when you're already in the tribe.
And
then the notification doesn't
flash
come
away
through.
from Rhilech, by the way.
Smart.
Elyoya looking for the chase up. Supa's on the way as well. 4 members onto the blue buff, and they get a summoner out of this Mundo. Crystallized Wall in the way too, and MKOI using the invade as a team, as a unit, to make sure they get something back. Crystallized is good, not bad. Poby gets a root over in prison. Another Cleaver. Jojo holds on to the egg for now. Navi looking for the chase here, and Supa's on the way for the flank. The Crystallized will once again onto Rhilech. Magical Journey, he won't be able to take it. And instead, Parus has to flash away with a shutdown. Go to Elyoya. Over the wall, Poby still followed up. Comet Spear there, flash away. Realm Warp, Navi have to go. Play for MKOI. Finally gets them on the board, despite gold still being in Navi's favor. We come back to live, and Poby's going to slow onto Elyoya. Teleport in, and the fighting begins again. Jojo about to turn into a giant egg as he flashes over the wall. Magical Journey for the follow-up as well. Poby gets the room prison down, but again the wall of Maynter about to go Meganar, but they won't let him. The CC chain from MKOI keeps him in place. Tempered Fate stops and engage, but Elyoya flashes forward, and Parus wants the Magical Journey out, but again, they won't let him. MKOI so good at saying no.
He flashed over the wall, and then they turned their attention back onto Elyoya. I wonder if they'd committed onto Elyoya earlier, if that had actually given them enough time. Ooh.
Flying bird, okay. Well, chickens can indeed do it. As caught out as Parus, that Mega Blast Cone.
Once he gets it, I mean, Super is going to be fully online. This Aphelios is becoming scarier and scarier. Elyoya, though, he fancies a bit of a fight.
Cosmic Binding. Maynter has no Mega Narbar, though, and MKOI say, yeah, we'll take the fight with the Lulu as well. Slowed down with the Make It Rain, and SamD just wants to set up the bullet time, but Cosmic Binding doesn't connect a second time. Myrwn has an angle, the angle of the gods right now. The flash, the pass maker, again, the no button launches. MKOI get another. Rhilech loses the passive and now goes a little bit crazy. Navi have to retreat. And MKOI's chain of CC is unbearable to watch. He can indeed. Parus has Tempered Fate available, but Navi are on the collapse himself. Realm Warp into this 2v4. Tempered Fate, no, dodged again for the flash. Poby won't let him out as finally the bullet time comes in, but it does nothing. Healed up for the movement speed as MKOI are running for their life. The Bone Skill to set up and get the slow onto Elyoya. Maynter, though, he's running for his life. He's almost dead. Meanwhile, the Infernum burns him down, but not enough damage yet. If Supa was 5-10 more minutes into the game, that could have been different. Okay, observers are trying to keep up. Yo, shout out to them. This is a hard game.
They're trying so hard to buy time for the ultimates. Now a Navi in position. Maynter is close on the Narbar, but he needs to go soon. Can auto either of these fruits
the pings
to
are
get
coming
himself
down.
there.
Does it, as you said, there's the angle. Navi run back and try to give him some room. Maynter's who you should be watching. Looking for the Meganar against the wall. He won't find it. He's polymorphed again. Alvaro might have saved the game. Tempered Fate and the ulti from Supa. Meganar comes in, but it's too late. Bullet time looks good, but Elyoya is in the way. Poby gets zoned off while the rest of the fight is Supa again in the same damn place. Supa gets not 2, but almost a 3rd. MKOI, like this bot side river, they've adapted to Navi. The damage coming out, Maynter nowhere nearby. He's down in bot with the 3-item Nar, trying to get to the Mega Narbar. He's getting
good vision from Alvaro,
again.
though. He's tracking for the flank.
It's that ward, it's that double ward. One control ward spots 2. MKOI sitting in river, trying to run down and set up the fight, but Poby's angle is there as well. Navi are not pushing this too hard and fast. They want to take it nice and slow at 6k. MKOI are like, okay, we're going to take the dragon as Maynter goes into Meganar. That's a big takeaway from Myrwn as Poby on the edge of the fight as
They're
well.
too scattered.
Maynter's TP into the opposite side. He wants to get in.
One's going now. Tepid Fate is there. Maynter's going to wait. The bullet time, no one ever comes out.
Polymorph
the
again.
Polymorph once more. Meganar, but doesn't hit a wall. Parus is the flash out. And again, look who's doing the business. Running forward is Poby. And the setup from SamD was good as well. But Jojo, as he gets flashed on, he's doing so much from his own damn wall. MKOI somehow still alive as Alvaro lived through it all. And Rhilech, as he runs back. Remember, Dragon still stands.
How the hell did KOI turn that fight?
Running back. Rhilech is dead. Polymorph again. Alvaro, how the hell did he survive that fight?
With Supa dying, I thought that the fight was over.
Where you bypass the stun, you bypass the polymorph, well then you still have
Supa's alone.
And there we go. Poby coming in the Rell Morph. Again, you just can't hit him as they're just taking a free Poby for the time being. Wild Growth comes through. Poby running it back, but he's dead. Supa's played the range, and with Caliburn, he's going to play the rest of the fight. Navi walked in, but they need to call the ambulance the opposite way around. We're looking for Elyoya. Where's this guy? Okay, Elyoya running in. On to Parus. Magical Journey. Parus is out on the back end. Elyoya looking for the chase. Maynter needs a Meganar to contribute to this fight. He runs up, bullet time in the way, but Elyoya puts a shield out. Maynter gets close. Derek Gage helps out. Myrwn taking on Parus. SamD gets one shot, grabbing him to the ground. Navi, you're not in Kansas anymore. You're not even in Pandora. I don't know where they're going, but down to the lower bracket as MKOI have a day back in their home country. They're going back to Spain.
Systematic destruction as KOI tear Navi apart. That's going to be a clean ace. Jojo has been pushing in topside this whole time. I don't know if they can actually end just yet. This NAVI isn't exactly pushing super fast, but my goodness, KOI, they came to play today. They came to make a statement as they dominate Navi in this series.
What a performance from MKOI. The TP back in from Jojo. They want to end this right now. It's Poby versus the world.
And the world is going to win. A wall in his way. 5 members of MKOI will stay and Poby down in the dirt. It is MKOI hosting in Barcelona after all. Why would they not be there at their own party as they slap Navi across the face, move into the top 3, and remind us to look dead in the eyes at our upcoming